Hey everyone, welcome to Sideshow's First Look. Today we'll be taking a look at the Ultraman Suit Zero 6-scale figure by Threezero. The box is a gatefold design. The front features a 3/4 image of the Ultraman Suit Zero, resplendent in shades of silver, red, and blue. Some text overlaying the upper legs of that image identify the figure, and repeats itself on either side of the box. Opening the gatefold reveals a stylized image of the suit, and a window cut into the box gives collectors their first glimpse of the figure within, resting in its clamshell. Pulling that clamshell out of the box provides us with our first unobstructed view of the figure. There's the Ultraman Suit Zero at rest in the center, surrounded by its accessories, including 7 swap-out hands, the components to assemble the Zero Sluggerhawk, the force shield generator, and, just visible behind the knees, an adapter grip piece for the Sluggerhawk. Pulling all of those accessories out of the box really gives us a better idea of what all this figure can accomplish. There's the Ultraman Suit Zero in the middle. To the right, we see the selection of swap-out hands, including a pair of gripping hands, a pair of knife hand strike hands, a pair of gesturing hands, and a left hand in a V-sign pose. Over here on the left is the assortment of weapons, including the Zero Sluggerhawk components, the adapter grip piece, and the Zero Defender force shield generator. Now let's take a head-to-toe look at the Suit Zero. The helmet is a metallic silver with blue accents and is sculpted in a shape evocative of a bird of prey, right down to the wings on the top. That wing portion is removable, so as to allow access to the battery compartment and to the switch for activating the light-up feature in the eyes. Moving down to the torso, we see that the blue metallic accents continue over the silver tones and are joined in nearly equal parts by metallic red elements. The sculpted pauldrons, races, and cuirass, while not individually articulated, mimic the appearance of articulated plates. The light-up feature in the chest is powered by batteries hidden in a compartment here in the back, which can be activated by pressing the light in the chest. Sculpted leather belts overlay the lower torso armor, and there's a hint of the sculpted undersuit to be seen at the sides. And that pattern of sculpted medieval-style plates over futuristic armor continues all the way down to the feet. Moving on to the articulation, the head rests upon a single ball joint on a sculpted neck, which is attached by a separate ball joint to the torso and can rotate about 15 degrees from side to side. The head can also look down about 30 degrees, and up about 30 degrees, and there's about 15 degrees of lateral tilt. The shoulders will press and row. The pauldrons are articulated so that you can move them out of the way when posing. This allows the figure to achieve more than 90 degrees of lateral lift. And the arms can rotate a full 360 degrees, either anteriorly or posteriorly. The arms will flex an easy 135 degrees. Additionally, a swivel joint below the shoulder will allow the arms to rotate there. The torso will allow for about 45 degrees of crunch, as well as about 30 degrees of extension. And there's an easy 45 degrees of twist to be had as well. The legs can be dropped at the hip, allowing for a full 90 degrees of lateral lift. The legs will also achieve nearly 90 degrees of anterior lift, and about the same range of motion to the back. The double-jointed knees will give you an impressive 160 degrees of hamstring flex. And with a leg lowered at the hip, it can rotate impressively at a swivel joint there. The ankles are highly articulated and will extend, flex, pronate, and supinate. Now let's take a closer look at the accessories. There are many hands which can be swapped out for the fists that come installed on the figure. They include a single left hand in a V-sign pose, a pair of action posing hands, a pair of hands in a knife strike position, and a pair of hands for holding the weapon. The weapon itself comes in several different pieces, including the force shield generator, the adapter grip piece, and the 4 elements for building the Zero Sluggerhawk. This has been Sideshow's first look at the Ultraman Suit Zero 6-scale figure by Threezero. Be sure to watch Unsealed and Revealed, How to Be a Poser, and Strike a Pose for even more of Sideshow's posable figure content. If you'd like more information on the figure featured in this video, follow the link below, and as always, don't forget to let your geek side show. Be sure to subscribe by clicking the S icon on your screen. If you'd like more information about the product featured in this video, click the link provided under product info. Again, thanks for watching, and don't forget to let your geek side show.